It is 3:15. It is? Yes, it is. Jelly shoes. The car kind of stinks. I spent too much money. Hello. It is Monday and I am coming to you in a very good mood because it's actually Monday afternoon. Finally, rosters have changed, which means I am doing the earlies this week, which means I also get to do my evening gym classes. I'm home. It is a beautiful day outside. As you can see, it's like sunny. I am just making lunch because I literally got home 10 minutes ago, something like that. I've got some things to separate and then freeze, and then I'll be off to the gym. A very happy Monday to you. Guess who's now off to pump? Moi. I've missed the evening classes. I've had lunch. I watched The Heat, and then I started watching The Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Now I'm going to get some gains on, right? I have eaten. If it was a smaller packet, it would have been a standard packet of crisps. Anyway, I ate some Lay's prawn cocktail chippies, so I'm fat anyway. Pump time. I am back from the gym. I think I'm gonna hurt tomorrow. I feel like I haven't done that well in a class for a while. Like there's something about evening classes where you can just go to class, you can go home, eat some food, and then pretty much go to bed. And then because you're still burning calories, it's like a little hack, you know what I mean? But for dinner I have this cottage pie, but it's with sweet potato mash. It's out of date today, but I got this yesterday, so I probably didn't have to freeze it, but I did. I'm gonna add some cheese to it when it's done, and then I'm just gonna watch some Disney, I think. So, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'll catch ya. It is Tuesday. It is 3:15. I've got washing on and I've got the dishwasher on. Now, tonight would usually be MetaFit. However, the instructor that I like to take MetaFit on the evening classes is not back until Saturday. So guess who's not going to the gym tonight or Thursday? Actually, technically Friday too, because there is no gym classes on Friday night. Anyway, however, there is still stuff I have to do. I have to do quite a bit of editing. I need to separate the meat that I said I was going to, but never did. Again, I've got the washing on, so I'm gonna have to put that out soon. I've got things to do. But like I said, it's 3:15 and I have not had lunch yet either. I'm gonna have lunch and that is that. Very lovely weather again. And I'm so glad that the roster has finally changed. Lunch. I haven't done like any editing or anything. However, I have cleaned the kitchen bench and cleaned majority, that's just whatever. And then I've, you know, continued with the washing because another load needed to go on. And then I had a shower. So, oh, and I've done the cats. They just need feeding tonight. I've got a big old rink. I'm gonna chill out for a bit before I start dinner. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Yeah, Wednesday. It is? Yes, it is. I'm rushing to leave because my mother was like, you wanna go to the beach? And I said, yeah, why not? And she was like, you coming straight here? And I said, oh, maybe not. I might just go home, quickly grab some stuff that I, you know, might need. And then I will be on my way. Moral of the story is I am now about to leave to go to the beach because it's a very, very lovely day. It is 21 degrees. There is clouds, but it's still very nice and shiny. Yeah, Bob Shonko. I'm gonna go swim. I say swim, it's more of just bob in the water. However, I need a drink and I want some food, and I'll see you when I see you next. It was really nice. However, it was quite cold. Went up to my boobs. A wee weed. Me and Mum were like, we've had enough. And then we looked at shells. And then we left the beach at 3:25. And then I stole food from Mum and Dad. And now I'm home. I thought I'd just show making my oats for the morning because I don't really show myself doing anything that much recently just because. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this little scoop is 75ml. I just do rolled oats, about one of those. In this tub is a raspberry flavored thing. The brand is Fat Blaster. I don't know, but I only have a little bit of that, so not much at all. Going with some chia seeds. Not even a teaspoon, I mean not tablespoon, dickhead. Give it a real good mix. It's just gonna be this dry, powdery stuff. Taking the same scoop, milk. One. I usually like to do two of those. Give that an excellent mix. And then because it's raspberry, this is gonna go pink. Mixy. And then I'm gonna put some chocolate chips on top and then it's done. that's what it's looking like. I am also about to do some editing too, because I have not in a while and I need to see what I have. I also have like these Halloween things I need to colour in and I just haven't. I'll see you in the next clip. I literally started watching the video that I'm editing, and my laptop decided to die, so I'm gonna let that charge a bit more and I'm actually gonna start on this. It is Friday evening. It is 6, no it's not, it's 20 to 6. I finished work at 1:30. I went straight to mum and dad's, went to the beach, came back. I got home at 4:45 because of all the fucking awful traffic, right? Hate it, whatever. I went to bed. I went for a little nap and then I got up, opened a parcel, which I will show you later. I'll show you soon. Roomie went to work. I have just spent the last 10 minutes scrubbing the cat litter tray because it smelt like a zoo when I walked in this afternoon. I don't know what I'm doing now. I just thought I'd film. I'm just putting my shit away, then maybe on to dinner. Alright, so I got some things from a brand called the Salty Fox, and it's to do with like Apple Watches. It's all like cases and things, so let me just find out what's what. So first of all, I got a little case for it. It's just a really cute sparkly case for it. Then I have just a pink band. You know, I got a small one because I have a skinny wrist, so hopefully it should go around it and it should stay. This one is just a strap, more like a workout strap, you know, it's Velcro, because I'm having trouble with my Apple Watch, but I think it's more of because look, I can get a whole ass finger in there, right? And sometimes I feel like it doesn't register that my watch is on a wrist. Do you know what I mean? So I've got like like smaller bands or things that I can adjust. Pink on one side and a bit orangey on the inside. And then the last one, so I don't know if anyone would know what I'm talking about, especially when I was younger. There was these things called like jelly shoes. I found an Apple Watch thingy that reminds me of jelly shoes. Now, I would have gotten it in pink, however the pink didn't look as good as the purple does, so I've gotten the purple, and that is it. That is my little delivery package thing. I forgot to show you what I had for dinner. Luckily there was enough to make seconds, so I'm gonna show you. So this is just one beef sausage, and then underneath is cheeseburger pasta. That one, you can get it from Woolies. It's expensive, but yeah, that was dinner. I'm gonna leave it here for the night. I'll see you in the next one, in the next clip. I don't know. Well, hello there. It is Saturday the 18th. It's been a bit of a slowish morning. It's 5 to 11. I wake up around 7ish. Got up, washed my hair. I then watched a little bit on Disney. I also then did some editing till about 20 to 11. I had breakfast, which was the leftover pasta and sausage, and now I'm going to just get out of the house. I think I might go to mum and dad's, just also because Roomie is sleeping, so I don't want to disturb Roomie. That is it. I've forgotten to put Halloween earrings, and I'm going out, and I've had wet bathers sitting in the car since Friday. The car kind of stinks, and I've already done washing today, so when I get home from shopping that I'm about to do, I need to wash them. PSA specifically to next door, whoever the fuck this is made it pretty nearly impossible to get into my fucking garage. Okay, by the way, I'm back from shopping. I spent too much money. Didn't need a lot, but I somehow spent like $280. A lot of expensive things were half price. I think I should maybe share why things might have been expensive. Some of it's in this bag. These are usually expensive, like the Quest chips. They were like 3 something, so that's already $6. This thing, this is Musashi, the shred and burn one. This is usually about 90 bucks. I got it for 45 something, I think. 37.50, and it's usually 80. This thing, I do have an electric toothbrush, however it's just a vibrating one. It's not one that spins, so I got a pink one. That's it for this bag. Like, as much as things were expensive, I also did find some really good deals too. For example, 5 of these, $8, right? Now the fine food salads, they are the ones that, these are like $11 each. And I got 3 of them. No, these are, hold on, $12 each. Then we go on to the Muscle Chef meals. These are, again, $11 each. So, one of the deals that I found was this chicken pesto pasta bake thing, $4. Some salami or some prosciutto, oh no, it's salami. Yeah, 3 something. Dairy milk, Naughty Moose for 3 something too. There was some deals, okay. But yes, it was expensive. It was so expensive. Well, two things after that clip. One, I was just planning to stay home, grab something random out for dinner. So the second thing was my mother texted me saying that she was making roast chicken for dinner and if I wanted to come over and have roast chicken. So guess what? I went over to hers and had roast chicken. But that has been it. Nothing else happened yesterday. On that note, I am gonna leave this video here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe and I will see you next time. To you too. But like I said, it's called